Hi everyone. Right, I'm back. Finished building my Austin 7 to see my previous videos for that. Still got a few niggly bits to do, but that's all up and running. So now on to the next project. So I've started building a CycleKart. These are the small sort of 2/3 scale vintage style cars, single seater, and I'm going to go for Type 35 Bugatti. I've done a few scale measurements off this picture and just made up some measurements so I can work out the approximate size of this CycleKart. Today I have been making the chassis. So you can see I've gone for aluminium. It's made out of this 3" by 1" alley box section. And the conventional cycle cars have two straight chassis rails. It's like a rectangular shape, but because the Bugatti has got a curved body, I thought I'd curve the chassis. And I've just bent this box section around. I've used the older hydraulic press tube bender, whatever it is, and that seems to have done a reasonably good job. There's a little bit of puckering or undulations on here where the metal starts to kink or crinkle, so you don't want to go too far with the stuff, but yeah, it's looking good. And then I've got here, made up all this box section in here and these bits here. So this, I've got the this is the back axle, and I'm using a peerless differential. A lot of CycleKarts have a solid rear axle, single wheel drive basically, so one wheel will be free spinning and the other one will have a keyway, so it's driven. But I much prefer a differential. Then I've got twin disc brakes on here. Now let me move this out of the way. Okay, let's see what I've got here. So I've got these pillow block bearings over here. I've got 4 of these. I'll need 2 either side for the peerless differential, because you need to support the whole axle, as the differential not strong enough to take the load if you've only got single bearings. I then bought go-kart disc brakes on here, and it's all on a 1" shaft. I then purchased some motorbike brake calipers. I've got the master cylinder as well, so that's going to fix onto the frame and then onto discs. I'm not quite sure exactly how it's going to fit yet. And then on the drive shaft, on the wheel hubs itself, so I've machined a keyway into here, and there's a keyway in there, and that's 1/4" key stock. I bought all these bits from Gemini Karts in the UK here. Then what have I done to fix this? I've welded in some bolts or some nuts in here, so once I've mounted that up, I can put some bolts in there and that will lock this drive flange to the drive shaft. And then using these sort of stomp pit bike wheels, 17". And then you can see on here I've taken the bearings out. I've just machined this surface off here a little bit, just ground it off with the grinder, and also removed a little bit of metal from the interior. Get another wheel in the see that a bit better. So you have to just file out the inside of that hub a little bit. Then how this mounts on, so the axle will come all the way through the wheel like that, and then we've also got these 4 mounting points on here, and they line up with these holes in this flange here, so that will be bolted together. And then for a little extra strength, I've just machined up a little alloy piece here which presses into the bearing housing, and then on the inside there, that's the same diameter as the axle, so that will fit on something like that if it's going to go in. Yeah, something like that. And the flange is on there, so that will fit there, so the wheel will be supported from the outer edge as well. I've also drilled a hole in the end of the axle so I can put a bolt in this part here as well, just for extra support and strength. Yeah, so that's where I'm at really. Bring the chassis back onto the bench. Yeah, so that's back on there. Then I've got CycleKart front axle. I haven't got the little stub axles yet. I'm probably going to make those. I've got enough metal to do that. And front suspension. Well, at the moment I've got one spring here which I was thinking of chopping in half and then mounting on the front here with a sliding slip mounting on the back here, rather than having a yoke, little drop arms, as per the original Bugatti. I think this might be a bit of a firm spring, so I may need a slightly softer spring, or I can maybe cut this spring down a little bit. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, so all things to consider. And then so this is today's work, so tomorrow I hope to have the front axle on, maybe the hubs and the stub axle is made, drill all the bolt holes for the rear axle. See that? So that's going to bolt onto there. I'm going to have to make some little triangular fillet plates here just to strengthen this plate up here. Sort of 10mm thick aluminium. And yeah, that's all looking good. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the engine's going to go up quite high, so the centre of gravity of this cart's going to be a bit high. I've plumped for this old moped engine, Lintex Chinese, it's a 125cc, and I'm using this because I've got it. So yeah, see I've got drive shaft on here. This is where the wheel would mount. So what I intend to do is I've taken the hub, cut it out in the middle of the wheel, so I've got a spline on there. I'm going to machine that down so I can take the small sprocket. So that's going to mount on the drive shaft here, and then the chain will go down to the differential, the drive shaft. So lots of tinkering to do to get all that to work. Yeah, but that should be quite a good little engine. Whether it's comparable to the standard 200cc Honda engine, I'm not sure yet. But time will tell. Okie dokie. I think that's it for now, and I'll update you on progress as it comes along. Okay, bye for now.